All right. So previously we were able to look at the VaultKit policy packs, what they are, how we can install them, or how we can use them. So we installed some of the policy packs that is shipped, with the VaultKit CLI by default. So as you can see here, we have all of that here: the AI safety policy pack, the financial compliance, and the starters. So everything has been installed, everything is here. So what do we do next? The next thing is that how do we bundle all of these policies together, along with our registry, and just creates this one big giant artifact, and then how do we deploy these policies in VaultKit to be our runtime governance policy. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show is how we can then bundle all of these policies that we've written or that we have right now, and then how we can deploy it and how we can activate it. So first thing I'm going to do is to check VaultKit. If I'm logged in here, cool. I'm still logged in as an admin, so I can go ahead and write my command. I would say VaultKit policy bundle. So what happens, just a little explanation before I execute this command, is that it bundles the policies with the registry. So the registry is inside the datasets folder directory here. So when we run the command VaultKit init, when we initialize VaultKit directories, these were automatically created for us. The registry file was created. As you can see, the registry file is empty. So we can either populate this ourselves, or we can scan our data source, and then we can be able to populate the schema of our data source here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to scan our data source. So I'm going to say VaultKit scan my data source right now. I named it production PG, so I'm going to run the scan. So it's scanning production PG. Okay, so these are the tables, the data sets I have. So I have the categories, I have the customers, I have the orders, then I have the products. So these are the four categories. So no changes, meaning that there has been no new columns, there has been no new fields that were added to the data store since the last time I scanned it. So no new changes detected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the VaultKit runtime policy that we have, registry that we have, and then I'm going to populate that registry here. Okay, so I'm going to do VaultKit policy. Sorry, I'm going to look up the command again, registry help, I believe. Okay, so with the VaultKit registry export, I'll be able to export our remote registry, and then be able to populate it here. So why don't I do that? Okay, so if I do VaultKit registry export, so it's telling me to choose all of this. Okay, so yeah, because my registry already has something there, so it's telling me to either overwrite or show diff. So I can show the diff here. So if I show the diff, as you can see, these are the new additions that are going to be written in this file, the registry file here. So dataset customers, the fields are going to be added along with their data types and all of that, the transactions table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that again, the export again, VaultKit registry export, and then I'm going to overwrite. I'm overwriting because I don't have anything here, so it makes sense for me to overwrite right now. Okay, so I've overwritten. As you can see, everything is populated here right now. Everything is clean, populated, all the schemas, the structure, everything that we need, all our data sets, have been populated here. And if you notice, you can see that there is a key here called category. So that is, some of them are PII, some of them are internal. So VaultKit also does classification of data. So it's able to classify the fields, the ones that are sensitive, is to classify them on the PII, right? The financial fields is going to classify them as financial, and so forth, and so on and so forth. So VaultKit comes, shipped with the data classification, so you don't have to do that yourself. You can always inspect it. You can always check and verify if you want to, but yeah, VaultKit does that by default. So yeah, right now we have everything that we need. We have our registry and we have our policies. The next step is that we need to bundle all of these things together, and then we need to make the bundle our runtime governance bundle that our agent is going to be evaluated against. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just bundle this with, I'm going to clear my terminal again. So I'm going to say VaultKit bundle, VaultKit policy bundle. Okay, so the bundle has been created, and as you can see the organization is Demo Labs, and the checksum, everything is tamper proof and it's checksum. So if I make any changes here, the checksum fails. All right, and then the output is written in the policy bundle JSON. So if I go over here, open up the dist folder, I'm gonna see the bundle. This is the entire bundle, everything bundled together. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick commit just to commit all of these changes for now. Git add, git commit. So I'm gonna say runtime policy bundle, right? Whoops. So I'm gonna clear this. Everything is committed right now. I'm gonna rebundle it again just to be sure here. So everything is bundled here together. So as you can see the bundle version here. You can see the commit share. The commit I just committed right now. So now I can be able to deploy this in VaultKit. So I'm gonna write the deploy command, VaultKit vkit policy deploy. Okay, so we can see that the policy is deployed and the organization is Demo Labs and the state is active. So all of this bundle becomes our active runtime governance artifact. So all of the requests that are coming through VaultKit is going to be governed against, or it's going to be evaluated against all of the policies that we've defined here. Okay, so that's how the policy bundle work. And yeah, thank you for your time.